Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be talking about the different signs you might see at an airport. So if you're a passenger and just want to know what these signs mean on your next Delta, Southwest, American, etc. flight, when you look outside the window, feel free to use this video as a reference to what you see. So for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Cassandra. I'm a certified flight instructor. Before that, I briefly worked on the line as a flight attendant for Delta Airlines, so this channel is all about the world of aviation. Whether you're interested in becoming a pilot, a flight attendant, or you're just interested in the aviation industry in general, this channel is for you. Welcome, and I'm so glad that you're here. So let's get into it. Now, just so you know, we won't be covering every single sign you'll see at an airport, but we'll cover most of the prevalent ones you may see from your passenger window. The first thing to note when you're taxiing or when the aircraft is moving on the ground is that these signs can be one of three colors: yellow, black, or red. Now, a black background with yellow letters is typically used to indicate where you're currently located, while they can be letters or numbers. It acts as kind of like a "you are here" marker. Red signs are designed to catch the pilot's eye because it's crucial to pay attention to what is written on the sign. Now granted, all signs that you see while you're taxiing are just as important, but we'll get into some examples of these red signs and why they are indeed critical. And finally, a yellow background with black designs is used to draw attention to pretty much anything else. This could be used to remind the pilot of some markings that might be on the taxiway, or it could be helpful in assisting the pilot with which direction to go. There are a lot of uses for these yellow signs. So let's start off with the black background signs. Typically these signs will look like this, or this, or even this. Now, when these colored signs begin with a letter, these black colored signs, mind you, this means that you're on a taxiway. When you see a letter followed by a number, this simply tells you that there's more than one Bravo, B for Bravo, taxiway, for instance. So they need to use a number after it to specify which Bravo taxiway is needed to use. If you see just a number, this means that you're located on a runway. And let's hope that you know that before your eyes come into contact with this sign. Now the next signs we're going to take a look at are going to be the yellow background signs. The most prevalent ones you'll likely come across will be these. These are direction signs, and as you remember from a few minutes ago, numbers indicate runways, letters indicate taxiways. So if you see a number with an arrow, it's telling you where to go to reach that runway. And if you see a letter, it's directing you toward that taxiway. So now what if you see this little number? This means that you are located on taxiway Golf, G for Golf. Taxiway Alpha is diagonally behind us, and taxiway Lima is to the right of us. Now, one last yellow background taxiway sign we'll cover will be this one. This is called our hold short sign. This means that we are about to approach a runway where all of the planes are taking off and touching down, so we're not allowed to enter the runway until we've been granted permission to do so. Now, as you would imagine, the markings you see on this sign are also painted on the taxiway, and this is called a hold short line, and it looks a little something like this. Now, this is used so pilots can look down and see it themselves, this hold short line, and the sign itself is used for the sake of redundancy. As we move on to the red signs, you'll notice that these signs are often next to our hold short ones, and they look a little something like this, for an example. Now these red guys are called our holding position signs. They indicate which direction each runway is located before you cross that hold short line painted on the ground, right? And this is useful in case you realize you're waiting to take off at the wrong runway, which hopefully doesn't happen. But if it does, you can tell ATC what's going on, and that way you don't depart in unfavorable conditions. Now, our final red sign for today is going to be our no entry sign, which looks like this. It seems pretty straightforward, right? We might have seen this when we were driving and we know not to enter that area. Well, it means exactly that when you are taxiing. No aircraft is permitted to enter Even if it looks paved and inviting, pay attention to the big red sign and do not enter that area. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it useful, entertaining, etc. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and let me know if there are any topics that you'd like me to talk about in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.